Family, friends, and fans filled Immaculate Heart of Mary Catholic Church in Lafayette today to remember Lil Buck Sinegal. The legendary blues and zydeco musician died a week ago at the age of 75. Our Jordan Lippincott talked to musicians who knew the man behind the guitar.
Buckaroo was always a great guy, a jokester, had a great soul, a man of God. He was just a beautiful person inside and out.
Rockin' Doopsie Jr. of the Rockin' Doopsie Jr. and the Zydeco Twisters says he met Lil Buck when he was a child when he played with his father. As he got older, he started playing with them, even touring with Lil Buck around Europe.
Buckaroo told my dad, when I was playing with my dad, Buckaroo was like, man, I can't stay in a room with David. He said, he don't sleep. He run the rooms all night. I can't sleep with him. He come in there all hours during the morning, so I had to get a different roommate.
Lee Alanzino, a longtime friend of Lil Buck, says one of his first memories of him was when he performed with the Top Cats.
They would rehearse in Karen Crow twice a week at the Rock and Roll Club. I was too young to go in the club, but I would stand on the bucket and watch them through the window practice.
Lil Buck was a perfectionist when it came to his music.
They go to rehearsal, like let's say they get there at 5 in the evening. It'll be 3 or 4 in the morning. They'll just be leaving, going home from rehearsal.
Corey Ledette says Lil Buck played guitar in his band, Corey Ledette and his Zydeco band, for about 5 years.
The way he would instruct me to lead the band is a way I never thought about, but following his instructions, it really works. So he taught me how to be a band leader and how to just run a tight ship.
But beyond the professionalism, there was a sense of humor.
He's such a funny guy. You know, like I said, the jokes, and he always liked to smile. If he's smiling, he's gonna make sure you smile too.
Friends say the impact Lil Buck made will live on around the world.
We definitely lost an icon in Louisiana music. You know, we really did, and it's going to be missed by so many, not only from Louisiana, but from around the world.
In Lafayette, Jordan Lippincott, KATC TV3.